Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Indie Film Cafe Hall. I'm your host, Jonathan Moody. I'm here with,
Moo bitch.
well, what's your name?
Paul
Moo
Anderson,
bitch.
otherwise known as the Moo Cow. Moo bitch.
And we also have,
John Ward, also known as the Holy Cow, and I have Moo Candy. They're called Cow Tails,
Yay.
chocolate smoothie, artificially flavored. Joe Lujan was having a party and he had these out, and I immediately thought of Paul.
They're
oh,
tasty. They're chewies. They're little
oh
chewy
yeah, yeah,
things.
yeah. I love cowtails.
Well, now I can eat them. I've been saving them for like, I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks, something
Yeah,
like
to do
that.
this video.
Yeah, just to show Paul that
Nice.
that I got these. So now I
So
can
now you
eat
can
them.
eat them. Well,
Yeah.
Paul will be happy because Paul loves it when people eat
Moo.
candy.
Moo.
Especially
Moo.
if they're moo candy.
So, yeah, we are on our DVD and Blu-ray. Actually, this is the, oh, shoot. This is the Blu Ray Hunter, guys. Or I guess we'll do the Indie Film Cafe first. We'll do the 20 D, or do you want to do the Blu-rays first?
We already said Blu Ray Hunter, so
Did I say Blu Ray Hunter? Or did I say DVD
yeah.
or Indie Film
We
Cafe?
can always start again. It's only been
You
a
know
couple
what?
minutes.
It's okay. Let's just fuck it. It's one of those days, man. I don't give a crap.
Like Bill O'Reilly says, fuck it, we'll do it live.
Okay, sure. So we fucked up, but this is the Blu Ray Hunter. We're
We fucked up. We,
we as a
we,
collective, because
we.
nobody
Okay.
stopped me and said anything. So you fucked up, you know.
Okay. Okay.
So this is so I'm the Blu-ray hunter, Jonathan Moody. Thank you. So I did not say because I would have said that if I had introduced it as the Blu-ray hunter. So we're gonna be talking about our 10 Blu-rays that we got here. So each person will go around. I'll start, then the Moo Bitch will go, and then the Cowtails will go after, and then we'll be wrapped up on that. And then you can go to Indie Film Cafe and see the Indie Film Cafe hall. So
As
A
you
moo
should.
bitch.
yeah, so we're gonna
You're
start with
such a moo bitch.
my 10. These are all from different places that I got them. But I'm gonna start with my five Blu-rays and then go into my five 4Ks. So starting with, we got 10,000 BC, which I never owned, but I don't even know if I've ever watched it.
It's a lot of BCs.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is. And BC stands before chocolate.
Yeah, it's
All
more
right.
BCs than I have.
Yeah. So it's a Roland Emmerich movie. It's his caveman
It is.
dinosaur movie. So
Well,
I
these
have
next
it.
three I've done reviews for, but two are for Blu-ray Hunter. And this one hasn't come out yet. That is American Dreamer,
Hmm.
you know. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen this movie or not.
Hmm.
heard of it, but haven't seen it.
It's okay. It was I'm glad I got it for like $1 or something, like cheap, because it
I'd
really
buy that
wasn't.
for $1.
I wouldn't have bought this for like I would be mad if I bought this for like $10 or something online. It was not it was and I kind of agreed with Siskel and Ebert. They both did not like it. But I liked it. But it's just sort of a boring movie, at
Yeah, it's
times,
kind of meh.
Yeah. So it should have been a lot better. It had a really cool plot. The plot is like a woman is a uh big fan of like those murder mysteries novels, and she basically gets hit by a car in Paris and wakes up thinking she's the character from one of the novels and stuff.
Which
And
makes so much sense.
it doesn't, but like this was the 80s. I mean, it was like right after Poltergeist, and Joe Beth Williams was, sort of on a little bit of a streak there.
But
Also,
that would have done much better today, though, I
I think
think,
so.
because
I
of
think if you remade it, you could do really fun stuff with
well,
that.
you have Romancing the Stone, where she's the author who then goes off on the adventure, and
Mhm.
the guy
John
that's in her
Wilder. I love
books.
John Wilder.
Yeah, it's a great film. And then the one that's the I think it's named after the dog. It's actually part of the um was it Gentleman's King series or whatever that's called with the Kingsman. It's part of the
Kingsman.
Kingsman series, where it's the backpack. The woman has the backpack,
Oh,
and
nice.
Bryce Dallas Howard. I'm forgetting the name of it, but it Corgi or something or whatever it's called. And she's an author who is in the
I know
book.
what you're talking about. I don't remember
Yeah,
the
I'm
name.
completely blanking on the name of the movie, but I'm surprised I even remember that much of it. But that seems to be something today.
Sister Teresa the Spanking Nun, was that it?
That's your oh
Yes.
that's your go-to one, Paul. You know. So the next one is a another Blu Ray Hunter reviews one I did, which is joysticks. Um, that was a
Good stuff.
campy, fun little arcade movie. I liked it, a lot.
80s.
Yeah, it was goofy. It was fun. Next is a movie I did for horror film lovers and first time watch Friday. It's Ghost Story. You know,
That's a good movie.
and
Haven't
That is
seen it in
a,
a long time.
I,
I love that film.
I know, and I can tell, but I had some real issues with it. Watching it.
What?
My biggest issue with it was it made no sense. Like, if she's a ghost,
What?
like, how can she change her name? Has she can't file for a job application? She can't do all these things. And don't tell me you have to suspend your disbelief because after a while, I'm just like, this
How do you know
doesn't.
what a ghost can do and what a ghost can't do?
It just made no sense. And I was
She's
just
a
like,
clever ghost.
she was a
She's not running around going, boo, bitch.
Moo, bitch.
Well, that's what you would do if you were a ghost, but no, it was just weird. And I like after a while, I was like, it's a fun story. It's very atmospheric, so definitely watch it during the winters at times. But like, I just after a while, I was like, this doesn't make any
It's a
sense.
Did
very different kind of ghost, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I don't
and
remember any of that. I just remember loving it, and the cast is
yeah,
great.
you as an
All the
adult,
old
you
school, actors in like Fred Astaire and all
I
that.
know, but that was great. And the problem is like most of them died pretty quickly, and not like, in real life or anything, but like in the movie, they get killed off, and I'm like, oh man, like kill off the other people, like all the other random people that's in it. Don't kill off like the big stars we
Well,
want to
because they
keep
were all
watching.
like 80 years old and only had like
Right.
2 days
Plus, you
to
got to pay
shoot.
him more.
Yeah. Anyway, so after that, that's the second last. So this is the last Blu-ray I got, and that is the movie The Only Ones.
Hmm.
Which is interesting because I know a lot of the people who worked on that film, and I'm excited. Someday we're going to review it. Not sure for what, or not. Maybe quick review Thursday at some point. Um, so I could not find the Forever Purge. It disappeared. So I will have that on the next haul, I guess. When I can find it. It just flat out just went somewhere. I don't know. Um, so I'll have
Interesting
to.
how you just happened to lose that movie.
Oh no, I mean I liked it, didn't I? I think I did. But no,
Interesting.
it was one of the newer ones that we did too, right? Like so I don't know.
Yeah, we just did like 2 weeks ago.
So I don't know what happened to it. But anyway, but I do have the first Purge. So that I have not shown off yet on Indie
Good
Film
movie.
on Blu-ray
Good
Hunter.
moody.
Another good movie that we've already reviewed, John Ward and I have already reviewed, The Faculty on 4K.
Yes.
That's that's fun.
Eh,
Yeah,
Oh,
I liked
whatever,
it.
Paul.
eh,
Whatever.
eh.
Whatever, Paul.
It's got a great cast in it. Um, and it's got Kevin Williamson and Robert Rodriguez together. That sounds awesome. That's awesome. Next is the only thing I was mad about was there's no commentary at all. And I'm like, why not? There should have been.
What company
Next,
released it?
Scream Factory.
Well, then what? It doesn't have anything?
It does. It has
Oh, no,
the
I mean the audio
Blu-ray
commentary wise.
has like the thing from another classroom, a interview with Greg Nicotero, and Too Cool for School, a production designer commentary.
And it's got
Wow.
Kevin Williams saying, moo, bitch.
I would have that would be awesome. I just anything with Kevin would have been awesome. Um,
Yeah, that's disappointing.
yeah. Next is a Arrow movie, and it's The Mask, which will be done for rewatch and review. And that's what I yeah,
That's a
Should
Shaggy
you
be.
always
movie.
confuse me. John, because sometimes you like Jim Carrey stuff and some of them you do not like, at all. So, but you hate all of Adam Sandler's pretty much, except for some of his.
His serious films. I like Adam Sandler's serious movies, just like Robin Williams. He's a good dramatic actor. And Jim Carrey, I think, is both. For the most part, I like Jim Carrey. Yeah, I mean, I think he's fine.
Hmm, he's
he's
fine.
okay. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He's
All
fine.
right. Next is a film by Stanley Kubrick, one of Paul's favorites,
Uh,
but it's his least favorite, or his least best movie, which is Fear and Desire.
I've
Ah,
This
never seen it.
movie, I reviewed this already for director's early works on Blu Ray Hunter, and yikes, it's so
a little
bad that
rough.
even Stanley tells people don't watch it. That's what he used to. He used to tell people don't watch it. It was
Gotta
not.
learn somewhere.
But I had to save his last for last. Also got Eyes Wide Shut on
Yeah,
There
it's
we
a
go.
lot
Criterion.
of good
So
movie.
Vincent Pereira sent me this. Well, didn't send me it like he gave it to me. I spent $30 on it, but 30
Oh
bucks
my
is
God.
that's pretty damn good for like this would normally cost 25 on those
And your
sales.
boy's in that, John Ward.
I know. Well, what
He's
cut
really
is
good
that,
at
or
it
does it
too.
have both?
He's
Does it
really
have
good at
the?
it.
Yeah, I think he's very good. Well, and on the reshoots, you know, Cruise kind of took over some stuff. So, after he died and they had to do some reshoots. But and you know who's in
Ooh.
it? Epstein is in it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I heard about that.
Yeah, he's in the background at I think it's the toy store at the end of the movie. You can see him and his
I'm
wife in the
surprised he's
background
not one of the ones with the sex party.
with the mask on it. But there's
He
two
might
versions
be,
of the
and we just don't
film.
see, we can't tell.
That's true.
Oh,
Um, so does that mean that Kubrick went to the island, maybe?
I
I
hope
don't
not.
think so.
I don't think so. I don't.
But so on one of them it does say R-rated and unrated versions,
Right,
which
right.
is untrue. It's only the R-rated version.
Ah,
So you
okay.
have to buy a separate disc that says unrated. So I have both because I bought the original one thinking, oh, it has both. And I'm like, where's the unrated one?
Mm.
And it's not, but I'll watch the R-rated one so that I can compare it to the unrated one. And it's the sex that's missing. But yeah, so you want to make sure that your disc has both or at least the unrated version.
All right. Well, that's it for me. Paul's up next.
Okay. So, first off, my first three are going to be all TV, and it's going to be Orphan Black. And we got
Nice.
I've
Orphan
heard it's
Black
good.
season one, Orphan Black season two, and Orphan Black season three. Watched them, loved them. They were great. So I definitely want to get the next two seasons. I think there's only five. So I'm gonna have to pick those up at some point. Um, then I got a movie that I hadn't seen forever, but I always liked it, and it's out in Blu-ray, and I finally got my hands on it, and that is Jacob's Ladder.
Nice.
Always liked it.
They did a
Plus,
horrible remake of it. I like
yeah,
Jacob's
yeah,
Ladder.
but it's got Elizabeth Payne in there, and I love Elizabeth Payne. I miss her so much.
Jacob's Ladder is it's good. A lot of movies kind of are taken from that. They always
Sure.
say, "Oh, if you like this movie, watch Jacob's Ladder." So it's a good
Mhm.
flick.
And then a movie that Mr. Moody should recognize because we did this one. It's a really good film, and I recommend it for everyone. It's called Submarine,
Mm-hmm.
coming of
Know of
age
it.
film.
Okay.
Good film.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
Next is a wackadoodle movie that if we get to do sexploitation sleaze cast again, going again, I'm definitely going to do it for that because it is probably one of the wackiest, wildest, and most bizarre movie that has porn in it ever shot, and it's called Cafe Flesh
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's a legitimate X-rated movie.
with
Yeah.
Michelle Bauer, by the way.
Who says that she
Um,
never did any of that stuff, even though it's clearly her?
Well, I don't think she did any of the X-rated stuff, but she's in there, definitely.
Well, Bad Girls is the one that she's like, nope, that's not me. And she does,
Right.
I think she does some girl on girl stuff. And it's like, no, that's you. That is clearly you. a friend of mine is in that movie, and he says it's you. So
Yeah, well, that's all right. Next, I've got one that we're going to do. Probably we might do for Forgotten Horror Classics. If not, then we might do it for Film Freaks because it's really, really good. It's a Shuddered film, and I don't know that a lot of people know about it, but those who do, I think, liked it. And it's called Anything for Jackson.
Never heard of it.
Very good. Should definitely check it out if I were you guys.
anything for Joshua Jackson.
And then, of course, is the one from our boy Yorgos Lanthimos. I liked it. I really liked it. I didn't love it, unfortunately, but I did really like it, and that is Begonia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to see that.
I
Yeah.
I'm not that interested, but
It's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad I have it.
I like Yorgos, but Paul definitely had me watch The Lobster, and then later
Wait do you see Dogtooth?
I watched Killing of a Sacred Deer, and I fucking loved it. Like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
movie
it's
is
great.
just such a great movie.
All his movies
Um,
are good.
yeah, Vincent Pereira, like, and I would just chat about Yorgos because he's huge fan. Like
Yeah.
of all the people now making movies, I think Yorgos is his favorite. You know, um, but there you go.
And Emma Stone, gotta love Emma Stone.
Always.
Um,
That's why I really want to see it is because of her.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the last two are both 4Ks, and they're classics that I'm going to be replacing with the 4Ks. And Mr. Moody, you should recognize these because you were there when I bought them. And first one is The Crow
Hmm.
in 4K. Can't wait to
So we
see that.
went to it was Paul, Joe Turk, and I. We had just finished wrapping a day of shooting one of our next projects, and we're like, let's go get food. We went and got food. As we're leaving, Joe was like, hey, Barnes and Noble had the blah blah blah. I don't know why you brought that up, but we were like, Paul always will go to my Barnes and Noble if he gets a
Sure.
chance because my Barnes and Noble in Williamsburg
I'm
has
sorry,
a
what is a blah
lot.
blah blah? What do you mean? I'm confused.
Huh?
You,
Paul
you
and I will
said
go to Paul will always want to go to my
It was like a
Barnes and
30%
Noble.
off
oh, okay,
something
because
There's
you
like
sale.
said
sales.
he wanted to get this blah 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 blah, and I'm like, what
Right.
does blah 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 mean?
Oh, no, no, no. He wanted to get we want to get all the sales and stuff that are going on.
Oh,
Right.
gotcha, gotcha. Okay.
And there was a 50% off sale going at that
So I
time.
got The Crow, and I also got Mimic.
Oh yeah, Mimic. That's a good one.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
this, of course, has the director's version because they monkeyed around with Guillermo del Toro's first. It was his first film, and they decided they wanted other stuff in there, and they fucked around with it, and it was kind of meh. I always thought it was, a good movie that was kind of messed up, and it was. So he finally was able to do his own director's
Have you
cut
seen it
version.
yet?
Yeah,
Did you
it's
watch
much
like
better.
the director's cut? Did you like it
Yeah.
better?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think so. I think
okay.
so. And it looks really, really good on the
Of
4K. So I
course. Yeah.
recommend it.
Yeah. I'll
And
have to check that out because I have the 3 disc on Blu-ray,
uh
and I don't know if I think it's the theatrical cut of Mimic, but it's got Mimic 1, 2, and 3 on it. So
Oh, well, is
so
that was your last one?
that's my
Oh,
10.
all right. John, your turn.
okay, this is definitely a mixed bag of stuff. So I'm gonna start off with over on um, Sunday Night Mayhem with OGP. There is one of our favorite guys on there, Gail. He will send us movies. He'll ask us, "What are you looking for?" And then I'll send him a couple movies, and he'll try to find them. It's what he likes to do, and I really appreciate it. So this was one that I said, "Yeah, I'm trying to find it." But it's a little pricey for me. So he found it at a discount, and so I want to give Gail props for that. I haven't watched it yet, but The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. So it's a Guy Ritchie movie.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
I've heard of
Yeah,
it.
and it's got a decent cast in it. Henry Cavill is in it. It's very sad that he keeps making bombs. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this a lot. So it looks like it's a war movie. So maybe the
Yeah,
title turned people
they're
off because
mercenaries, I think.
okay. So yeah, so I thought that was oh well, Moody won't like it. It takes place in World War II. That's what it says here. Larger
Oh,
than life World War II thriller. So yeah. I guess you won't be watching it then.
Maybe not. I don't know. It's Guy Ritchie. He might
He does good
surprise
stuff.
me.
Is Madonna in it?
No, I don't. At least he's not on the cover.
Are they still together?
No,
No, no,
no.
no, no. Oh my
I
God, it's based on something, and what it is based on is a paragraph by itself. I can't read it because it's so small. Damian
Yeah.
Lewis, but it's based on something, and it's very, very long. It just doesn't say like based on the book by or based on the graphic novel by. This is huge of what credit they had to give this guy. So yeah,
It's
it
funny because Guy Ritchie had a couple of some really, really good films, and then he did some crap with Madonna, and he kind of, went tits up. And it's been a while since he's really kind of
swept
done
away.
anything of note.
I
Well,
mean,
that
he did
that
the
probably
Robin Hood
hurt
movie,
him.
didn't he? Or King Arthur? One of those?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
King
There's his,
Arthur.
which was supposed to be 6 parts. It was supposed to be an entire world of King Arthur where you would follow Merlin and all of them. And
Oh,
and it just because the film bombed so bad that got completely
it just
just
sucks that his movies keep bombing. Like he's I've heard though a lot of people have said his new Sherlock Holmes TV show is really good.
Okay.
So
okay,
people
okay.
have been telling me. So maybe he's just better for TV now. Like maybe that's where he should
His
stay.
thing. Yeah.
You know.
Um, so either I don't know how you would put it. My expectations of things are so incredibly low that I enjoyed these two movies, or they're actually good. But the first one is Thunderbolts, Marvel,
Yep.
aka the New Avengers,
Yeah,
and I
Thunderbolts Asterix.
asterisks and then asterisks again, the New Avengers. So there's two asterisks.
Yeah,
But
well, that's showing you what the asterisk is supposed to mean.
yeah, it's just it's stupid to begin with, but it's
Well, it's
plus this
this
isn't Thunderbolts, and if you follow the
that's
comics,
okay. So that's what pissed me off is not just because it's, the new Avengers. I mean, that was one thing because those are not the new Avengers, that's the Dark Avengers, but they decided to call it the new Avengers because they want them to be likable, or whatever and stuff. But they're criminals, they're bad guys.
Please
They're
like us.
you know. And then Thunderbolts is bad because they just basically they wanted to fit as many teams as they can into the MCU. And so they can say, okay, look, we showed you the Thunderbolts, so that's out. That's done. But really, we want them to become they should have just left them as the Thunderbolts and then kept the next team made another team known as the New Avengers, but
well,
I'm not in
they
charge of MCU, and if I were, things would have been done a lot different.
I mean, it does have my favorite Captain America in it. So, who's John
Yeah,
Walker.
U.S. agent.
Yeah, and because he's just a murdering psychopath, which is nice. I do find it funny that they kill Taskmaster off in the first 5 minutes of the movie because
Spoiler alert,
apparently
Jesus.
nobody likes her. And Florence Pugh is amazing looking in this movie. So
Yeah, she's
it's
like,
okay. I just think yeah, they should have stayed away from New Avengers.
and
But
I liked her
it's a
father
Suicide
in
Squad.
it, David Harbour's character,
Oh yeah, Red
the red,
Red something. Red
yeah,
whatever it is. Yeah, he's the Russian version of Captain America.
yeah,
And then this falls in that same area, which is Fantastic Four First Steps. I
which I
cannot
thought was
stand
meh.
Pedro Pascal, but the guy's a good actor. So he's just
Yeah,
annoying in real life.
and well, I don't care about his real life. I just think he's just in everything now and everything like that. And that was it was kind of the joke they made at the pitch thing, the pitch
Oh, the pitch
series.
meeting videos?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pitch meeting videos where he said that you know what we're gonna go with, and it's like Pedro, like
Oh,
All right. And it's like
don't
he's
you remember? It wasn't that long ago that Julia Roberts was in everything.
well. I mean, that's the thing
Yeah.
with Hollywood is they'll basically put people in everything, and then people get sick of them. And then they'll be like, "Oh shit, we
Toss them
put them in
away
too
and
many
get
movies.
the
So
newest
yeah,
flavor of
let's
the
get the
month.
new person and make them goat into everything." And Jennifer Lawrence was in everything at one point. Kevin Hart was in everything at one point. It was starting to get like, is
Scarlett Johansson was in everything at one point.
who?
Scarlett Johansson.
Well, kinda, but I think thankfully she's still in a lot. She's still doing very well for herself.
Well, unlike being a flavor of the month, she's actually a really good actress. So she's a bit more than that.
I would not say Pedro Pascal. I mean, we named our cat after Pedro Pascal. Oberyn, Prince Oberyn is named after Pedro. So, he
Oh
did a
my.
great job as Martel, in that. So, I do like him. I think he's a great actor. I
Yeah, I think
agree.
he's good.
He's
He
just
he's
in
he's a
everything. That's the
he's just
problem.
obnoxious, and he doesn't do anything different. That's the problem. So if I'll make this fast so I can continue because I'm only through three movies. Burt Reynolds. You have Burt Reynolds as the bandit, so he's got the mustache. You have Burt Reynolds without the mustache, which would be and bald, which would be like Deliverance. And then, you have him doing different things. Like he's willing to redo himself for different roles. A lot of people in this say that he should have shaved off his mustache. Reed Richards does not have a mustache, but it's Pedro Pascal, so he has to have his mustache.
This is trademark.
So it's okay, it's fine. I unfortunately a lot of the times cannot separate the actor from real life
Sounds
or the
like we
actor
should
from
make a podcast called Pedro Pascal's Mustache.
yeah, and all of us just have a mustache on. And I'm still not a big fan of female Silver Surfer. One thing is she looks like shit. I don't know how the Silver Surfer from like 10 years ago looks better than today. That she just looks awful in this. And they decided to pick the worst female Silver Surfer to pick in this film. So,
Who'd they
but what
pick?
it's God, now I'm blanking on her name because I'm on the spot. She only has like one issue and she dies in the issue. There are other female Silver Surfers that actually have a whole story arc and everything, but they decided to pick the one that just dies, that she doesn't really have a story.
Maybe they should have a silver boogie border instead.
Well, that might work
Or
better.
how
You can
about
get
gold boogie border? A gold, I mean, anyway, all right. You've got more
And then
more to do.
yeah, you can get Matthew Lillard to be in it. Um, Now these are more your guys type of stuff. This is now just a mixed bag. So because we were doing the Albert Brooks stuff, I decided to get what I think is his best role, which is Drive.
Nice.
He is terrifying in this movie. He is absolutely for Albert Brooks, he is very, very, very scary.
Did you rewatch that?
I've seen it, but I haven't rewatched it. No.
So my dad watched that before we went to LA, and one of the places on his destinations was the Denny's that they go to, I guess, or
Oh,
something.
okay.
Yeah, so we went there, ate at that Denny's. I mean, I don't know, it didn't feel I didn't felt like a Denny's to me, like it didn't. I never really watched it, so maybe if I watch it someday, I'll be like, oh, okay, now I get it.
I remember I really enjoyed it, and a lot of people criticized it because it's called Drive, and that's all it is. That's all he does. I think they expected Fast and Furious, and
Uh,
and all they did was get a guy that just drives. He just drives around town. So, um, this one is what the first Omen should have been, and that's Immaculate with my Sydney Sweeney in it.
oh,
Yeah, I like that film. I thought it was good.
I think if I'm correct, that was like Madeline Deering's favorite film of that time. That they came out like 2024 or something like that.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
think
it wasn't that long ago.
Madeline Deering, rest in peace. She loved that movie.
Yeah, I was surprised that that turned out as good as as it was.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. This I only got because it was so cheap. It was in their Zia Records bargain bin, and I think it was only like $3 or $4. So I picked it up. Night Swim with the swimming
Yeah.
pool that kills people, the cursed swimming pool. And this is
Nice.
a collector's edition, so I figured why not?
It reminds me of like
Um,
Deathbed, the bed that eats people.
Yes, I love that.
well, this, as people pointed out, just don't go swimming. Just it's like Jaws. Just don't go in the water. It's pretty simple.
I
Just
mean,
let the shark
Deathbed, just
swim
don't go
away,
in
and
your
it's
bed.
fine.
You know.
Yeah, but I guess there's something alluring about the swimming
I
pool.
mean,
People
the
have
thing
to
about
go
the
in it.
evil swimming pools, you can drain it.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, what happens when you drain it?
Throw some chemicals in there, like some really harsh biochemicals or
If
something.
if the movie pitch guy were doing that, the other guy would say, "Well, why don't we just have him drain it?" And you go, "Well, you're gonna need to get all the way off my back on that."
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like, because we're
Well,
not doing
they
that.
they might not be able to because I think the water is from. I haven't seen it yet. I just know of it, but I think the water comes from underground, and that's what possesses the pool. Is that it's like this ancient water, and that's
Oh,
what fills the pool. So if you drained it, maybe the water would come right back. Um, I got one here with everybody's favorite Psycho, Mel Gibson, Hot Seat.
Never
hot
This is
saw
seat.
that.
another bargain bin one. And it's got Kevin Dillon in it, the lesser of the two Dillons. So, but I mostly got it from Mel Gibson because it does say Academy
He's
Award winner Mel
drama.
Gibson. No, he's good in that, but he's I would still rather take the other Dillon. Um, and then we have one with everybody's favorite Gina Carano. So I got Haywire. So that was which is a Steven Soderbergh film. So
Oh,
I like
nice.
Gina Carano.
I like Soderbergh.
Yeah, it's I've seen it a long time ago. It's got a great cast in it.
Never saw
Uh,
it.
Michael Fassbender, Ian McGregor, Bill Paxton, Channing Tatum, Antonio Banderas, Michael Douglas.
Huh.
That's a
So
great cast.
yeah, and I think it's done in one of those Steven Soderbergh type of ways where it's not filmed like normal. It's like he's experimenting like he normally does. So I don't think it's from what I remember. I don't think it's done
Did
in
he
a
shoot it
normal
on
way.
a phone?
Yeah,
Probably,
He's done a
yeah,
couple on a film, so that could be, uh,
yeah.
you know.
Um, This one I got, OGP was going to pick it up, and I begged him to let me take it because it says from the producer of Robin Hood and American Gangster. It's Telltale, Josh Lucas, Lena Headley, and Brian Cox, and it's an anthology. And the reason why I wanted it is because it's produced by Ridley Scott and Tony Scott.
Hmm.
Wait,
Interesting.
Tony, like
Yeah.
how old is this movie? Because Tony
Um,
died like a while back.
see if I don't see a date. But it's yeah, I was looking at it, and yeah, it says right here Ridley Scott, Hannibal, and Tony Scott, The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. Come on, you could have picked a better movie than that. Bring you Telltale, a chilling reimagining of Edgar Allan Poe's timeless story, The Telltale Heart.
Hold on, let
But
me.
there's not
Interesting.
a there's probably oh wait, 2009
Yeah,
maybe?
it's hard to find dates on movies anymore. I
Yeah,
don't know why they're doing
2009.
that.
Was it's 2009. I just looked up on IMDb.
Yeah,
Yes, that's a while ago.
Yeah, so it was before he passed. He passed in 2012. That's
yeah.
but then I've seen like there's a couple movies that got made. There was a movie called Get Santa that he produced that came out in 2014. So I wonder if it was happening like right before he died and then they just kept his name as producer on it, after they finally put it
Yeah,
out.
so that way his family could get money off of it. So,
Well, he's
Um,
got a bunch in like was it in development that they haven't gotten rid of his name on, which is weird. Like when somebody's passed away, they can't really
it could be
unless
might be a contract,
Yeah, I
that
was
that
gonna
he
say it's
signed
probably
on, so they have to put
contractual.
his name on.
okay.
But
Yeah.
remember with Saw, the Hoffman character is named after the producer who found the movie, who found the short film, and Greg Hoffman, and he's still in every single movie. His name is listed as producer, so his family makes money off of every movie because
That's
he died of
cool.
Recycled.
cancer. So
All
it could
right.
be that too. My last one, I think, is one that both of you will enjoy. It is a trilogy that takes place, I believe, within the same universe, and that is The World's End, Hot Fuzz, and Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Cornetto universe or whatever,
Yeah.
Cornetto trilogy. They're making another one.
Oh, okay.
Another trilogy?
No, I mean just I think just one more movie, so it'd be a quadrilogy, I guess, after that. But I don't know. If they do another trilogy, that'd be great, through it. But I love those guys. Like I remember when I first watched Shaun of the Dead, I thought that was the funniest fucking movie, and then I realized there was a thing called Spaced that he had done a short, series, and
Yeah.
then Hot Fuzz, and then at World's End is like my least favorite, to be honest. Um, I I was kind of upset because like the first one's zombies, the second one is a serial killer, and the third one turns out to be robots or something. Like what? Like why didn't you
Well,
do
Robot
something
cows.
that would have been better? But
robot bitch cows.
yeah,
Well,
move.
I think they knew what they had, and I think that's the problem is when you make a third one, like Austin Powers and all that type of stuff. The first one does okay, that develops a following. The second one becomes really big, and then now you got that ego, and you're just like, oh, I'll make a third one, and everybody will love it, but it's like the least favorite of everybody's because you kind of know what you already have. And I think that's what they found out with this is that Shaun of the Dead became that cult hit, and everybody loved Hot Fuzz. And then when The World's End came out, it was like, well, it's okay.
Never
Well,
even heard of The World's End, honestly.
it's funny because the was a Dorm Days trilogy. They started out Dorm Days did pretty well for like an independent comedy, and then all of a sudden, so they set up to do two other movies, right, back to back, and it was going to be Dorm Days 2 and Dorm Days 3, and all of a sudden, the second one bombed while they were like getting ready to release the third one. And they were like, fuck, so we're gonna have to change the name. They changed the name of it to from Dorm Days 3 to Transylvania, which was it was set at in Romania, a castle in Romania or whatever. But like it was so funny because they thought that they thought because the first one did so well that the second one and the third one are gonna do great. And then the second one just nobody watched it, or whatever
Hmm.
except me. And
Yeah.
then,
And the one fan enjoyed it, Jonathan Moody.
I did. In the second one they're on at the first one they're in a dorm, right? Because it's called Dorm Days. Dorm Days 2 takes place on a cruise, you know, because all the people in the dorm end up going on a cruise together, or whatever. And then the third one takes place at a Romanian castle. But the second one on a cruise was like a parody of Weekend at Bernie's because one of the guys dies on the cruise and they pretend he's alive, like, still
Well,
alive
just
or whatever.
ask Kevin Costner what it's like to have a movie that's a big hit, and then you think you're going to make a bunch of films afterwards, and then maybe not.
I mean, Waterworld still got made, even though it didn't get made with
Well, but he
somebody that
just
John Ward met, but
he just sank all this money into that whatever that is, 1911 or whatever that
Oh,
thing is.
Horizon. And yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that
and it
was
bombed. And I
that's
love
what you're
his
talking about.
Westerns.
Okay. Yeah.
I
They
love
thought,
his Westerns, and I didn't even like Horizon. And they had already made part two.
well, that
And
was
that
the
still hasn't
thing.
come out. And what happens with part three, they're thinking it's just going to be direct to video. So,
Well, the beautiful thing about like most independent films is as long as you can find the funding for whatever, you can make as many movies as you want. And if
Sure.
they,
Neil
if
Breen.
they do well, great. But if they do poorly, it doesn't matter because nobody's really, I mean, unless
Speaking of
they,
which, you're out there in Vegas land. What's going on with Neil Breen? Where's my movie at? Where's the latest Neil Breen movie?
I know some people who worked on his last film. I've done films with them, and they know him and they're waiting for him to do something else. And I said, well, please throw my name out there. And they said, sure.
oh, Joe
So
Ward gets on a Neil Breen movie. Paula's gonna be so jealous.
Dude, I will. You know I hate flying. I will fly to Vegas to be in a Neil Breen film. He doesn't have to pay me. I'll just show up.
Pay you and
I don't
just
think
being in
anybody
the
there gets
movie.
paid.
The being in the movie is the payment.
Hell yeah.
Um,
So it's Vegas has had it definitely it's filmmakers out here, and I'm very sad that I didn't get to work with some of them because they died. So
Well, I have to wonder if it's just because from what I've heard lately is it's been pretty rough out there. It's like I remember seeing if they were showing like downtown Vegas, there's like nobody around. There's just nothing going on right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a seasonal place, and it's becoming more and more expensive. So it I don't know, Grand Prix or whatever that race is that they have, they shut down everything for a few days, and the cars go on the strip and through, I think even through a hotel and all that. But people would stand up on the bridges to watch the cars, and then they put tarps up so you couldn't see it, and it cost like $1,000 for you to
Man,
look down
that
on the
sucks.
cars. Yeah, and it's this race is a big race. It's a huge race. I forget what it is, but it's because I just don't care. But it takes up a lot of time. It takes up a lot of people have to get detoured to go to work. So Vegas is just becoming a more and more of a nightmare. So it's as far as like sports and stuff go.
Hmm.
So, but movie wise, I guess it's doing okay. Yeah.
Okay.
But well, that's all of mine. So
Okay.
I'm done. That's all my time.
Perfect. Well, everybody, join us. You'll be able to see the Indie Film Cafe Hall as well, so check that out. That'll be longer than this, maybe? I don't know. We talked a lot longer than I was expecting to on these. What the heck just happened? All right, there you
I'm
go,
back.
Paul. All right. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this. We'll be back for that. Until then, everybody, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.